Hello, this is Yogeshwar 7000 again, and I'm back on my series on Saturn transits 2017. And today we'll be talking about the Saturn transit for Libra moon sign, or Tula as it is called in Sanskrit, the Vedic scriptures. So as you see on the screen, number 7, which is mentioned here in the first house, the ascendant. But please do not get confused. We are not considering Saturn transit 2017 as far as transits from the Lagna or ascendant or the first house is concerned. Okay, we are considering Saturn transits today, Saturn transit 2017 today for Libra moon sign. Okay, so go back to your natal birth chart, and in case moon is placed where Libra is mentioned as number 7, then this video is for you. Okay, in case your ascendant has been mentioned as it's looking on the screen as 7, this video is not for you. Okay, because Gochara, or transits as it's called, has to be taken into consideration from the place where natal moon is placed, or where moon is placed in your natal birth chart, not from the ascendant. Okay, so go to your natal birth chart, see where your moon is placed. In case it is placed in where it's written number 7, or if you already know number 7 means Libra, then this video is for you. Okay, however, there are certain other scriptures, Vedic scriptures, who will give you description of what happens when the transit of Saturn happens from the ascendant as well. Okay, there are scriptures which describe Saturn transit effects if we take into consideration from the ascendant is concerned. However, the rules are totally different, so I'm not gonna confuse you with that. Right now we are considering Saturn transit 2017 for Libra moon sign. So look at your moon. In case moon is placed in Libra or where number 7 is written, then this video is for you. Okay, so now let's see what happens for Libra moon sign people. By the way, this is a very important transit, as I've already mentioned in my earlier videos as well. Why? Because this transit will be extended beyond the 2.5 years. How? We know that Saturn transits in one zodiac sign for 2.5 years, but this time it is going to be transiting on January the 26th, 2017 from the zodiac sign of Scorpio into Sagittarius, and then jumping back and forth a few times, which will extend its effect for an additional 6 years, meaning which when finally Saturn moves into Capricorn zodiac sign, it will be January of 2020, which is exactly 3 years from January 2017, which means that this transit is going to be affecting an additional 6 months. Now that doesn't mean that when it goes back and forth it's going to have the same effects. Of course, when Saturn is transiting in Scorpio, the effect is going to be different, but when Saturn transits into Sagittarius, the effects are going to be different. So make a note of that. But overall, the final transit, the overall effect is going to be 3 years, because the final transit into Capricorn will happen 3 years, not 2.5 years, 3 years from January 2017. So how does it affect this transit of Saturn 2017, which is happening on January 26, 2017? How is it going to affect Libra moon sign? Okay, and I have got good news for you. Why? Because as per the ancient scriptures, whenever Saturn transits the third house from moon, as you can see on the screen, is going to be moving to the third house from the natal moon. It will be very, very auspicious for you. How it is going to be auspicious? First and foremost, your confidence is going to increase manifold. Okay, and your communication skills are going to go much higher than what you normally have, and any kind of a project, any kind of an assignment, or any kind of a job which you are into is going to be very favorable. almost all aspects of your life are going to be very favorable for the next 3 years. I would say overall 3 years in this Saturn transit 2017, which is happening in on January 26, 2017. Okay, now more importantly, this transit is going to have excellent effect as far as your family is concerned, your children is concerned, your children's health is concerned, okay, your relationship with children is concerned, your finances are concerned, your job is concerned. Everything is going to be very, very perfect. Your relationship with your spouse is concerned, it's going to be excellent. Your own health is concerned, it's going to be excellent. And as far as getting into a good relationship with your superiors, your bosses, your colleagues is concerned, that is also going to be extremely favorable for you. So in case you're planning any long distance travels, voyages, or pilgrimages, this is an excellent time for you. The next 3 years, which is starting from January 26, 2017 for Libra moon sign people. Okay, your income is going to be increasing many times, or manifold rather, which will make things much easier and smooth for you. You can plan marriages during this transit, you can plan new ventures or businesses during this transit, and you can even plan, you know, jumping from another job or jumping to another job, which can offer a very favorable prospect for you, a long-term favorable prospect for you. Saturn is a very slow moving planet, and any move you make in the next 3 years as far as Libra moon sign people are concerned is going to be long lasting, because it stays whenever Saturn transits into a favorable position. And if you start any kind of a project or assignment or marriage or relationship, it is going to be very, very long lasting. It's not going to be cut short. So now I'm not saying that you could just jump into, you know, anything without making an analysis about it. You can make a very careful analysis, a calculated analysis, and then if everything seems okay, jump into it after taking a calculated risk, because every kind of a move we make is kind of a risk itself. But then if it's a calculated risk, the possibility of this move is going to be that it will be successful and it is going to be long lasting. Okay, so I have really great news for you, but at the same time I have to caution you against other transits which are happening along with this Saturn transit, because as we know that, you know, all the 9 planets are going to be moving from one zodiac sign to another zodiac sign, jumping to another zodiac sign, because they are in constant motion. So what you have to do is look at the other transits. So in case other transits are positive for you, especially, you know, transits where planets stay for a long time, like Rahu, Ketu, Jupiter, if those transits are also favorable to you, then it's a great wonderful time. And if those transits are not favorable for you, then this Saturn transit, which is positive for Libra moon sign people for the next 3 years, may be slightly impacted, and it may not be as positive. But overall, Saturn is a very important, very strong planet. It has to give you positive results for Libra moon sign people. So I really have great news for you. But at the same time, another word of caution. Why? Because your dashas, or your periods operating by planets, as per the Vimshottari dasha, generally we use Vimshottari dasha as a general rule. So, and it's, you know, very popular in today's day and age. Look at those dashas itself. So in case you have favorable dashas or periods operating of favorable planets, which are, you know, determined based on your natal chart, then of course this positive impact is going to be double. But in case those dashas or operating periods are not as favorable, then of course some of this transit positive effects may be adversely affected as well. But generally great period for Libra moon sign people. As it is, we know that Libra is ruled by Venus, okay, and Saturn and Venus are great friends. So that is going to be a great impact on your lives in the next, I would say, 2.5 years, but overall 3 years. So far, what you have suffered in terms of family matters, while Saturn was second from your natal moon chart, while it was in the zodiac sign of Scorpio is you're going to get a lot of relief from that, because those that transit of Saturn, which was into the second house from your natal moon, meaning which when it was, or it still is for another few days, in the zodiac sign of Scorpio, that must have troubled you a lot in terms of family matters, wealth matters, profession, career, your relationship with your spouse, your relationship with your bosses, inheritances, those matters which had been impacted so far for Venus moon sign people, will get some kind of a relief there, and not only relief, things are going to start turning positive for you. So congratulations, welcome to New Year 2017, and in the meanwhile, I will recommend subscribe to my channel and check out my website. There is a link below, and I will see you with an interesting topic on Vedic astrology very soon, and maybe a continuation of my Saturn transits 2017 very soon. Goodbye.